Hello students, welcome back to English Grammars class. So today we are going to study degrees of comparison. Now the comparison word is the word which is very familiar to you. You used to compare everything every day with your friends, with your brother, sister and everyone, right? So here you can see two cars are there. So come on, tell me which one is your favorite car? Someone will say that my car is better than your car. My car is bigger than your car, like that. So this is called comparison. Now, there are three types of degrees: positive, comparative, and superlative. Positive degree means if you are not using any kind of words to show your adjective better. That is positive, means she is having a nice dress. That is positive. But if you say that my dress is more good, or you can say better than you, then it is comparative. While superlative means my dress is the best. Okay. So there are few rules for comparative and superlative. Positive means simple form, while comparative and superlative are having something in it. Here you can see there are three apples: big, bigger, biggest. So if we compare the apple, this apple, third apple is the biggest apple, right? That is biggest apple, while this is bigger than this apple. So this way we used to compare. Now in your textbook, you have to take out page number 35. Their introduction is given here. I want to tell you a joke. It is the funniest joke I know. So here one person is telling that I want to tell you one joke and it is the funniest joke I know. So here funniest is superlative degree, means best joke. Well, I hope it is better than the last one you told. Now, other one said that the last one which you told, it is better than that. So, if you compare it with other, what you are using er, right? Better. Then, yes, that joke was one of the worst joke. So let her speak. You too. Be nicer to her sometimes. And the person said, let them speak the joke. Be nicer. Nicer means you have to be better than nice, good than nice, so it become nicer. Okay, now comparative degree, we use the comparative degree when we compare two persons or two things with each other. Here you can see the picture of house. My house is bigger than yours. My brother is taller than me. So this way we use comparative degree, and when we are using comparative degree we are adding er to it. Okay, to adjectives we add er if we compare any two person or two things. Superlative degree. We use the superlative degree when we compare more than two persons or things with one another. So if more than two persons are there, then we will use a superlative degree. See here, one example is given. This is the most interesting book. So there are three books. So more than two books are there. Then out of that, one book is the most interesting book. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. So if you compare in all the mountains of the world, Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. So in superlative degree, what we have added? We have added EST. So whenever we are using superlative degree, we use EST, and when we use comparative degree, we use ER. So here, to make a comparative and superlatives with one syllable, adjectives we add er and est to the adjectives. So for comparatives we use er, while superlatives we use est. So what is a syllable? Syllable is a unit of sound. Means it's a pronunciation in which we use each syllable has a vowel sound. See, sister. So here, if you say sister, so sis is one syllable and ter is second syllable. So in comparative degree, we use er, while in superlative degree, we use est. Okay. Now, in your book, on page number 36, one exercise is given. Before starting that exercise, see, there is one checkbox given. Remember the spelling rule. See how you are going to make the spelling. Sometimes what happens, we used to add double P, sometimes we use double single P. So it depends. So how we will judge the answer? See, for adjectives that end in single consonant, double consonant before adding er or est. So if at the end a single consonant is there, consonant means you know very well, right? Not a vowel sound, that is consonant. So if it is ending with single consonant, we have to double it. Okay, we have to double it. See here you can see in happy double P is there and Y is single, so it becomes happier. Okay. Similarly, here you can see wet, W-E-T. T is a consonant and it is single. So what we have done? We have done it double. Wetter. For adjectives that end in Y. Now, if any adjective is there which is ending in Y, see here, happy. So Y, it is ending with Y. Then that Y will be changed to I. So happier and happiest. Understood? So we have to, and one more rule is there, we have to add more and most before the words with many syllables. So if there is many syllables, see if two syllable only there, see tidy, tie and d, one and two syllable only. So if two syllables are there, then we will use er and est. But if many syllables are there, then we have to use more and most. Okay. Now you can try with the exercise. Here are the answers. Tidy, it's tidier, tidiest. Happy, happier, happiest. See here, Y is converted into I. So it becomes HAPPIER. And in happiest also HAPPIEST. Old, older, oldest. Large, larger, largest. Wet, wetter, wettest. Big, bigger, biggest. Come on now, take out your textbook and pencil and write it down in your textbook. Now, when we add more and most before the words with many syllables. So here, clever. So if you will see the syllables, it is not having only two. Cla, a, word. So three syllables it is having. So if there are more syllables, we use more or we use most before that. If we are comparing, then it will be more. If it is superlative, we will use most. So clever, cleverer, cleverest, more clever, most clever. Careful, more careful, most careful. Famous, more famous, most famous. Interesting, more interesting, most interesting. Usually we use then after comparative and the most before superlative. So if you are using the superlative degree, then before that word you will use the in superlative. While if you are comparative, if you are comparing it, then you will use then. See, let us see the example. Interesting. More interesting than. Superlative. The most interesting. Famous. More famous than. Superlative. The most famous. Happy. Happier than. The happiest. Good. Better than. The best. See, this is the different one. Good, better, best. Always keep this in your mind. Good, better, best. Now, in your book, exercise B is given. You have to underline the adjectives showing comparative and superlative degrees in the passage below. The Great Pyramid of Giza, also known as Pyramid of Khufu, is the oldest and the largest of three pyramids in El Giza, Egypt. So here, oldest and largest both are having superlative degree. It is the oldest of seven wonders of ancient world. Again, oldest is superlative degree. It is the most well kept. Most word is always used for superlative degree. Structure of all the monuments from the ancient age. At 481 feet, the Great Pyramid was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. So here also tallest is a superlative degree. However, now Burj Khalifa in the United Arab Emirates is much taller than the Great Pyramid. So here taller word came. Taller is a degree of comparison which is comparing. So taller is used for comparative degree. It is highest than Tokyo Sky Tree, a broadcasting tower in Japan. So again here higher means comparative degree. The tower was built after Burj Khalifa and is a little shorter than Burj. However, as a broadcasting tower, it is the tallest in the world. Again, tallest means superlative. It is taller than Canton Tower in China. So here, taller is comparative degree. So today what we understood, students, we understood comparative degree and superlative degree with two exercises. So you practice these two exercises. We will continue this chapter in our next video. Bye bye. Have a nice day.